driving fast, I never done this before. Drown out my problems, let me When I've been magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling son, I'm loving for him, I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Just a beautiful afternoon for football, Coach. They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerged from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with Phillip Rivers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Fielded about a yard deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go. Under 10. Under 10. 10. Alert. Switch.
Here's a guy coming off a strong rookie season, Gus Edwards. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Hey, ball. Get him. Hey, get him. You got him.
On 2nd down, it's Edwards. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Flush to his right. That one brought in by his tight end, Adam Shaheen. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, but he's got it.
From the 38, Trubisky hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help, because you remember when we sat in.
Now Trubisky lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
But that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now Trubisky. That is caught inside the 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead. No problem there on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Hunter Henry brings it in. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now the Auburn product, Corey Grant. He'll have a first down past the 40. The 40. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Corey Grant, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Check 50, check 50.
Now a handoff, Edwards. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Hey, go orange. Orange. Hey, Echo. Done. White, 89.
Now a carry by the third-year man. This is Austin Eckler. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Check 26. Hey, down.
From the 29, Rivers. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. There defensively was Buster's screen to knock it away. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Easy. Hey, box drop.
Hey, watch it.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers, and it's complete. Henry. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
On first down, it's Grant. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Eddie Jackson with a tackle. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Easy.
Second down, Rivers. And he's got it. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Hunter Henry, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky to throw. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. First down, a run with Cohen. Look at the spin. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well.
Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
180. Red, go.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Flushed out right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Throwing again on second down. Trubisky. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Throwing here, Trubisky. Finding Gabriel, complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Hey, Alpha.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Mike 59.
Red, up.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Joey Bosa in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
The competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? We just saw their first one of this game.
You.
Blue.
59 mark. Check, 59. Check pass.
Hey, orbit.
Mark 9.
On 3rd and goal, Trubisky. And it'll be intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
A reminder, later tonight, Sunday Night Football will see a game in the NFL 100 Series, a rematch of the very first AFL-NFL Championship game, later, of course, known as Super Bowl I. It pits the Packers against the Chiefs from Arrowhead, and that should be a fun one.
At the 21-yard line.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Hey, Rocket.
Rip left. Spine.
On 2nd down, Eckler.
It's run.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Switch left.
On 3rd down, Rivers. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Dude.
5-4.
Check 3. Check 3. Switch.
Hey, easy.
Switch gears. Switch gears.
White. Nice.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, Delta! Go!
44. Mike. 44. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. 44 is the Mike.
Load it.
From the gun, Rivers. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Khalil Mack in there for the sack, and that is now 21 for him on the year. Wow, what a season. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the half. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Joey Bosa racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long.
18.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down again. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Travis Benjamin deep for the Chargers. Taking it about the 16. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Hey, Charlie.
Check Mike. 44 is the Mike. 44 is Mike. Check. Let's go.
Red.
D, man up, D. Check 24. Check 24.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's complete, right side to Benjamin.
That's where you belong.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, and he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Black 11! Hey, Delta!
First down, Rivers. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. It's complete. Deion Kane working the middle. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let him know, let him know. 44, Mike, 44. Hey, watch the slant. 44.
Bravo.
44 to Mike. Too little, Cap.
Check 9. Q. Behind.
They'll throw again. Rivers. Benjamin with it over the middle.
Get ready.
Like 90.
So we have reached halftime. Intermission with a visit. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Watch the twist.
Now Rivers. And the tip there altered the ball. And it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Justin Jackson, incomplete. It's now 2nd and
10. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Switch.
This is Grant. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Tight dog.
Plus the rest.
Check 99.
Hey, Steve 6.
51 to Mike, boy. 51. You run.
12.
Under crunch.
Here's Grant. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, Rocket. Hey, Haywood. Ricky. Hey, 79. 79. 80 Hunt.
From the gun, Rivers. Throw left side on target to Kane. Complete. And another tackle broken. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big play there for L.A. 45 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
They come out here in the eye. 2nd and goal from the 1.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
They'll try the ground game with Jackson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Bakery 90, Black 15.
I smell fear in that offense.
Watch the safety creep. Kill.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Corey Grant with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hey, ball.
He's crossing. He's checking.
They begin the drive on the ground with Cohen. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however, and let's see what that's about. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. This will be caught inside the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Jerry Tillery picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
2nd and goal at the Chargers' 12-yard line.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Get ready. Get ready. Alert, alert. Alert, alert. Lock in, lock in.
57 to Mike. Mike 57.
Hey, Wahoo.
I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby.
Now it's Trubisky. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Alshon Jeffrey, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. Extra point attempt to follow here. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Next to score, Chargers 21.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Cluster.
25, check 25, check 25.
Round.
They will run with Grant. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
The Chargers on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Check.
Left.
Watch the edge.
They go back to Grant. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Turn up. Kill.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. Henry's got it out on the left side. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 41.
Tighten up. Jim.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Back now at Soldier Field. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter.
Here we go. Check the backer.
Load it.
Mike 51.
Cluster. Hey, Delta.
Kill.
Hey, here we go.
On 2nd and 9. Rivers. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. 12 yards there and a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Rivers now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Check. Crunch. Check nickel.
Behind! Wait, hey, behind!
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
180, block 15.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And they still need 6 yards here on 3rd down after the penalty.
58, boys, 58. Come on.
Wait.
Whip.
Red.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Let's go, D.
Behind.
We got to step it up. 58 for Mike.
Operating from the gun. Rivers. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Clinton Dix with a pick. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And the Bears, first down.
180.
First and 10.
Red.
I got you.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Nasir Adderley, the rookie from Delaware. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Let's go. Interception all day, baby. Let's get this.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Alert.
Now it's Trubisky. Pass incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here I come.
Move.
Shoot. Flare.
Trubisky will throw. Caught right side is Jeffrey. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Out out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
57. Mike, 57.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
57's the Mike. Run!
Here's Trubisky. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. But now it's third and goal.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Hey, exit.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field.
18.
Now Trubisky to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Tariq Cohen with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the football game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Zero. Hey, 7.
Hey, let's go. It's on the prep.
Watch QB. Watch QB drop. Check 31.
Now they'll run on the draw. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Red. Hey, go orange. Hey, Echo.
Get off the field.
White, 80 high.
They'll keep it on the ground. Grant. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Corey Grant, 34 yards. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it 2 ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Check.
Red, lock in.
Rush in.
Good.
They'll start with a give to Cohen. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, and it's 3rd down.
Get up! 180!
59! Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Red, up! We got double up.
I got it.
Blue.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And a throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
18. Alert!
59's mark. Check. 59. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Part 9.
Red, up!
Come on, QB. Come on.
Hey, 18.
Mike, check. 59.
Alert!
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And that is incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
390.
Show it.
Left to right.
26. Check 26. Hey, watch it.
Keep it skinny. Hey, Alpha.
Mike.
Keep it skinny. You.
Let's go, D. Check. Fresno. Slam.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Grant. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing here, Trubisky. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Derwin James with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Go!
Check 13.
On first down, Jackson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Slam.
Behind. Behind.
They'll run again with Jackson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Shoot, shoot.
Load it. Load it.
Twins. Watch twins. Hatchet.
Wait, 85. Run 80.
Check out.
Keep it skinny.
Kill.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
12.
Hey, let's go. Calm the crowd. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Sponge. No.
Hey, 79.
They'll keep it on the ground. Grant. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for our visitors, they'll finish the first half of the schedule dead. For Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I could never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter what, like 4th down, Hail Mary, no punch. Like every time I touch down, I gotta stunt. Randy Moss, yeah, my numbers going up. All these trophies, what do I need any more for? Check the stats up, you can check the scoreboard. Check the stats, Jay Critch, I'm the QB. Ran it up and then I went and got a new freeze. How it feel to be the boss, let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I could never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. How it feel to be the boss, let me